citizens, I extend warm greetings to all of you on the 76th Republic Day. It was on this day 75 years ago that the Constitution of our country came into force. Since then, our Constitution's ideals have provided us the direction for progress and development. The past decades of our Republic show the resilience of our Constitution and the wisdom of its makers. The rights and privileges granted by the Constitution to its citizens, anchored in the noble ideals of equality, fraternity, and liberty, are a testimony to the capacity of the Constitution to meet all democratic aspirations of the people. We salute and pay glowing tributes to the great leaders who fought and sacrificed during the freedom struggle and secured rights for the people. This is an appropriate moment to remember the wisdom of the makers of our Constitution, led by the chairman of the drafting committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. It is a testimony to the resilience of our Constitution that Nagaland was granted statehood on 1st December 1963 with statehood. We became equal partners in the journey of peace and progress in the true spirit of cooperative federalism. We could write our own destiny and run our own affairs in the best interest of the land and its people. Special provisions were inserted through the 13th Constitutional Amendment Act, Article 371A, protecting, among other things, our traditions and customs and our law and procedure. My government has worked tirelessly to live up to the ideals embodied in the Constitution. It is in line with the spirit enshrined in the Constitution that the state government submitted its comments on the third draft of the Memorandum of Settlement in respect of the proposed Frontier Nagaland Territory Authority to the Ministry of Home Affairs. Substantial progress has been made on the matter, and it is hoped that remaining concerns of the ENPO are addressed in the same spirit of brotherhood. My government has spared no effort to resolve the Naga political issue. On 21st November 2024, the Chief Minister, accompanied by his cabinet colleagues, met the Union Home Minister and apprised him of the desire of the people for an early solution of the Naga political issue. India as a nation has made tremendous progress. However, to make our nation a developed country by 2047, concerned efforts are required by all concerned. In the field of education and human development, our state has been taking many initiatives in the education sector. The Central Informative Portal called Education Management Information System, EMIS, containing comprehensive data of all students, teachers, schools, and education office in the state is being developed by NECTAR in collaboration with concerned departments. During 2024-25, pre-primary early childhood care and education was integrated in 1,723 government schools, wherein ECCE curriculum in line with NEP 2020 developed by the state was introduced. Training program for ECCE teachers have been conducted to ensure that they are well equipped with the new curriculum. The SCERT has developed teacher learning materials and documented audio visuals in 5 schools for supporting the implementation of the new Nagaland early childhood care and education curriculum. The Chief Minister's Health Insurance Scheme, launched in October 2022, has been growing in strength. 65 hospitals, each from within and outside the state, have been empaneled under the CMHIS. A total of 10,317 beneficiaries have benefited from the scheme, with 14,670 treatments undertaken amounting to 59.77 crore during financial year 2024-25. Under the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana ABPMJ, 76 ABPMJ hospitals are empaneled with Nagaland. 21,415 individuals have benefited from the scheme, with 26,559 treatments undertaking amounting to 49.13 crore during financial year 2024-25 under the Chief Minister's Universal Life Insurance Scheme CMLIS. A budget allocation of 15 crore was made and 13 families have availed insurance benefits under the scheme till 10 December 2024. Ayushman Arogya Shivir, a monthly health mela, is being conducted regularly, and so far 669 health melas have been conducted with a coverage of 17,480 footfalls as on November 2024. The Department of Health and Family Welfare organized Nikshay Mitra campaign under Prime Minister TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan at Raj Bhavan, Kohima on 3rd December 2024. TB continues to be a disappropriate burden on the poor and the vulnerable population. Under the Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Abhiyan, additional nutrition support to TB patients from willing donors called Nikshay Mitras is being provided. The support can be in the form of once a month food baskets containing protein, cereals, oils, and vitamin supplements for a minimum of 6 months. Currently, 387 donors have registered to support about 1,000 plus beneficiaries who are on treatment. Under Saksham Anganwadi and Poshan 2.0, 25 existing Anganwadi centers were upgraded to Saksham Anganwadi under Kifre ICDS project. Under Mission Vatsalya, 5 district child protein unit DCPU and 10 new child helpline centers have been established across different districts. Under Mission Shakti, there are 11 functional Sakhi Niwas, working women hostel. District hub for empowerment of women is now established in 16 districts. In 2024-25, the Department of Women Resource Development initiated the Protection and Promotion of Tribal Designs project. The project aims to promote and safeguard the rich traditional attires and modern textile designs. Beneficiaries from all the 17 major tribes were selected to undergo training on weaving fly shuttle loom. Under the Digital Agricultural Mission, development of an integrated web-based geo-portal and mobile application based on GeoCloud, oriented architecture and introduced smart farming concept using drone technology, IoT, GIS and remote sensing is being undertaken and will be launched shortly. Under PM Kisan, as on October 31, 2024, a total of 2,21,931 farmers have been benefited and an amount of rupees 620 crores have been directly credited in their individual bank accounts as on 31st November 2024. Under the Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region, MOVCDNER, the state has covered 30,500 hectare area under organic cultivation and has benefited 31,104 farmers from 53 FPOs, FPCs formed under MOVCD. Our organic producers through this program are marketed outside the state with memorandum of understandings signed with various outside companies under Nimio Oil Palm. Our service providers, Godrej Agrovet Limited and Patanjali Foods Limited, have purchased back 130 metric ton of fresh fruit bunches. The Department of Rural Development under MGNREGA has generated 57.09 lakh person days of employment as on 6 January 2025. 1.84 lakh households covering 1.88 lakh individuals were given employment at an average of 31.3 days under the PM Grameen. Out of the cumulative target to construct 48,830 houses in the current year 2024-25, 40.8% of the target has been completed. The remaining is expected to be completed by the end of the financial year. Under the Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission, 30,456 SSG members have been identified as potential Lakpati Didis. The Department of Water Resources, in line with Jal Shakti Abhiyan campaign, has successfully completed 29 water harvesting structures, water harvesting ponds in 5 districts. A key initiative of the Soil and Water Conservation Department is the collection and testing of soil samples, which will lead to the distribution of over 111,000 soil health cards to our farmers during 2024-25. This initiative will cover 370 villages across 16 districts. The fish production in the state is 9,695.71 metric ton, and the fish seed production is at 535 lakhs. Under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana (PMMSY), the Department of Fisheries has developed 150 hectares of water bodies among other interventions. 150 farmers are being benefited under the project Cluster-Based Fisheries Development and Institutionalization of FPOs covering 7 districts of the state. Under state plan, 50 lakhs of fish sheets at subsidized rates have been supplied to all the districts in the state. The Public Works Department, Roads and Bridges, under Northeast Special Infrastructure Development Scheme, NISITS, has completed 3 projects under Tuensang, Longleng, and Noklak district, amounting to rupees 100.58 crores, covering a total length of 35.12 kilometers under PMGSY. 5 numbers of bridges has been completed. In December 2024, the Department of Power, to enhance the renewable generation capacity of the state, had constructed and technically commissioned a 2.4 megawatt Duili Moroi small hydro project in Peren district with a project cost of rupees 40.29 crore. In 2024-25, a significant allocation of rupees 10 crore was made under the Chief Minister's Corpus Fund to foster education, entrepreneurship, and skill enhancement across different sectors. From the annual plan 2024-25 onwards, the state government has decided to allocate 100 lakh per assembly constituency for implementation of iconic projects under the local area development program. At present, under the Northeastern Council, there are 74 ongoing projects in various sectors at different districts, locations in the state. The Department of Industries and Commerce has established 16 entrepreneur development centers, EDCs, across 16 districts and 6 EDCs in colleges to foster and encourage entrepreneurship from an early stage. The initiative aims to equip students with the skills, knowledge required to launch their own ventures. The Nagaland Startup Portal is currently hosting 330 startups, leading to the creation of over 1,000 jobs and have generated approximately rupees 58 crores in turnover during the fiscal year 2023-24. Under the Rising and Accelerating MSME Performance RAMP scheme, 6 technology clinics to promote technological adoption among local MSMEs and entrepreneurs were successfully organized. A buyers and sellers meet attracted 27 sellers from Nagaland and 18 buyers from across India, opening doors to new business opportunities. Furthermore, a one-day exporter state summit focused on promoting brand Nagaland and One District, One Product ODOP initiatives, thereby strengthening the state's export potentials. Under the Prime Minister Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprise PMFME scheme, 304 entrepreneurs were assigned for setting up of micro food processing units. 3,793 SSGs under NULM and NSRLM were provided seed capital money. The establishment of a Common Incubation Center, CIC, for food processing is also on the verge of completion at School of Agricultural Science, SAS, Nagaland University, Medzipima campus. The department also successfully organized the State Export Summit on 7 December 2024 at Kisama. To improve the recovery of loans, the state government approved implementation of one-time settlement for outstanding CSS loans issued on or before 31st December 2007 under the National Cooperative Database. The state has successfully uploaded the data of 8,084 registered cooperative societies under various sectors to the National Cooperative Database. Nagaland State became the first northeastern state in October 2024 to begin implementing the biometric-based Aadhaar authentication for GST registration. This initiative will ensure that the person behind the business entity is genuine and traceable. A total of 231,533 unorganized workers have been registered so far in Nagaland. Under the eShram portal, a national database of unorganized workers, NDUW, the Labor Department, in collaboration with the Food and Civil Supplies Department, organized special melas at all district headquarters for issue of ration card to all those eShram registrants who does not possess ration card. 1,216 workers participated in the mela for issue of ration card. The Department of Skill Development, Employment and Training, in order to support people with disabilities, PWDs, is rolling out the Dream Nagaland Project, Disability Research, Empowerment and Accessibility Mission. This project will streamline PWD registration at employment exchanges, align training with their aspirations, and access their awareness of government programs to offer better support. Under the PMA urban till date, out of 29,973 beneficiaries, 85% beneficiaries have completed house construction, and the remaining 15% are at various stages of construction. Under the Rajiv Awas Yojana, rental housing projects for the urban poor has been completed in Chumoukedima town and Medzipima town. The project in Simanyu town is expected to be completed by March 2025. Under the PM Swan Nidhi scheme, the Urban Development Department has helped 4,595 street vendors avail loans, enabling them to diversify their business. During the recent Swan Nidhi Bhi, Swabhiman Bhi state level tour campaign was organized with special focus on 14 ULBs which were yet to avail of the scheme benefit. The PWD RNB has handed over urban roads measuring about 1,500 kilometers of all 39 ULBs urban areas to urban development, where maintenance and upgradation works are being carried out. Through the Pradhan Mantri Vandhan Yojana, PMVDY, Duda has empowered local communities by procuring 56 metric tons of hillbroom grass from self-help groups, Vandhan Vikas Kendras, VD, VK, boosting the economy and enhancing livelihoods, fostering entrepreneurship in the region. Duda took part and participated in the Purvottar Adi Mahotsav by selling Angya, Monghan and naturally Nagaland products made by VDWiki members, which promotes tribal products. The construction of the Konyak Heritage Complex in Mon under the Northeastern Council, Ministry of Donier, Government of India, stands as a pioneering effort to preserve traditional Konyak architecture, sculptures, traditions, and cultural heritage. The overall physical progress of the Konyak Heritage Complex is 75%. The Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Department of Food and Public Distribution, Government of India has presented the Food and Civil Supplies Department with Commendation Award for successful implementation of PDS, Public Distribution System, supply chain optimization. The department has achieved 97.62 ration card wise Aadhaar seeding and 96.95% member wise Aadhaar seeding. The Department of Science and Technology has successfully commissioned Nagaland Science Mission and conducted the first round table talk on artificial intelligence on 26 September 2024. The Nagaland GIS and Remote Sensing Center, NGIS RSC, successfully completed the landslide inventory mapping for post-monsoon 2023 under the Satellite Integrated Landslide Assessment and Alert System in collaboration with National Remote Sensing Center, ISRO. Using innovative R&D, the GIS developed drones capable of carrying up to 80 kg and long-range, high-altitude gliders with a flight time of 6 hours, facilitating large-scale mapping projects and large-scale 3D twin mapping of all district headquarters in the state, enhancing urban planning and disaster management was also conducted by the center. The Department of Environment, Forest and Climate Change is implementing Nagaland Forest Management Project, which is assisted by JICA, Government of Japan. Under this project, an eco park has been inaugurated on 1st December 2024, jointly by Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland and Mr. Kichi Ono, Ambassador of Japan in India. The Eco Park is being developed along with Kohima Peace Memorial, which will serve as a testimony to closer ties between Japan and India, and particularly with the state of Nagaland. This complex will showcase local handicrafts along with a message for harmonious relation with the nature. Nagaland hosted the 4th edition of the Asia Music Summit in February 2024. Representatives from 13 countries participated and MOUs were signed for partnerships and collaborations aimed at creating opportunities and platforms for artists and musicians from Nagaland. A prefabricated Center for Excellence in Music and Arts, CIMA, at Tafma, Kohima, was inaugurated on 1st December 2024. Sri Hukato Hotoshe Sema made history at the Paris Paralympic Games by becoming the first athlete from Nagaland to win a Paralympic medal. He brought laurels to the country and the state when he won bronze medal in the athletics event of shot put. The Government of India has also announced his name as one of the recipients of the prestigious Arjuna Award. He becomes only the second Naga to be an Arjuna awardee. On the birth anniversary of the legendary Dr. Talimaran Au on 28 January 2025, the Nagaland Super League NSL will be organized in collaboration with the All India Football Federation. The Nagaland Olympic Association and the Nagaland Football Association, it will be our first professional sports league, and we aim to begin the process of a sports culture and strengthen the ecosystem of sports and games in Nagaland through this initiative. The NSL will launch new avenues for the sports fraternity, promote entrepreneurship, create employment, and inculcate club culture in Nagaland and boost the sports industry, which has become a crucial part of the creative economy. Our state will host the United World Wrestling UWW Asian Belt Wrestling Championship in February-March 2025. The 25th edition of the Hornbill Festival witnessed one of the most successful editions with record number of events, participants, and local, domestic, and international tourists. The festival was marked with international and national collaborations which included the countries of Peru, the United States, Wales, UK, and Japan as country partners. Sikkim and Telangana were the state partners. The festival has grown from strength to strength with preludes that begin months in advance in different cities around the country and culminates in hundreds of events across 10 districts of Nagaland and have an impact on the state's economy with a money flow amounting to more than 100 crores. The Hornbill Festival has found a pride of place in our nation's tourist calendar. The district administration and the police spared no effort in ensuring the peace reigns in our state. During 2024, the Nagaland Police Department continued its fights against drugs. Seizure of various drugs worth approximately rupees 49 crore was made. The State Excise Department during the period from April 2024 to November 2024 has made seizures worth more than 1.16 crores. My dear citizens, on this 26th January, let us remind ourselves of the responsibility we have towards achieving the higher ideals enshrined in our Constitution. Let us work towards ensuring that we take the nation forward in the true spirit of the democratic ideals of our Constitution. Kuk Nalim and Jai.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapu viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.